Hello and peace be upon you. My name is Abdullah Amin bin Nazri and my metric number is 303818. In this video, I will explain a flowchart I designed to calculate TNB electricity bills. This flowchart is based on the official calculation provided by Dr. Zamri. The purpose of this video is to provide a step-by-step breakdown of the flowchart, explaining how it works and demonstrating its accuracy with a real-life example. Just for your information, to design this flowchart, I use software called Flowgorithm. The main reason why I use Flowgorithm instead of any other software such as STIAK1013 is because Flowgorithm is completely free, it has a lot of features, it has a good documentation, and it allows me to run a demonstration system using my flowchart. Part 1. Variable Declaration. The first section of the flowchart focuses on declaring variable and constants. We define tier rates value for TNB electricity pricing structure, starting from the first rate, which is Rm 0.218 cents, up to the fifth rate, which is Rm 0.571 cents. Next, we have tier rate cost, which is initialized at 0 and will be updated during calculation based on user input. We also define variable for SST rate and KWTBB rate, which represent additional charges like SST and Renewable Energy Fund, KWTBB. Lastly, total usage, total electricity cost, remaining usage, and billing period are included. Part 2. The user input and output. The next section manages user interaction. The program prompts the user to input their total electricity usage in kWh and the billing period in days. Part 3. Calculation and decision making. Let's move to the core of logic flowchart. For this example, I will use 1300 kilowatt as an example. Okay, the first step, the system will check if the total usage is above 0 or not. If below 0, the system will end, and if it is above 0, the system will go to the second check, which is tier 1 calculation. Second step, the tier 1 calculation 0 to 200 kilowatt. The system first check if the total usage exceeds 200 kilowatt. Since our example does, the program calculate the cost for tier 1 as 200 kilowatt multiplied by Rm 0.218 cents equal to Rm 43 ringgit and 60 cents. After this, 200 kilowatt is subtracted from total usage, leaving the remaining usage equal to 1100 kilowatt. And the system will save the tier 1 cost inside the tier rate 1 cost. Step 3, tier 2 calculation, 201 to 300 kilowatt. Next, the system check if the remaining usage exceed 100 kilowatt or not. Since our example again does exceed the 100 kilowatt, the program will calculate the cost for tier 2 as 100 kilowatt multiplied by Rm 0.334 cents equal to Rm 33 ringgit and 40 cents. Now this is for our tier 2 calculation. 100 kilowatt is subtracted from the remaining usage, leaving the remaining usage is 1000 kilowatt. And the system will save the tier 2 cost inside tier 2 rate cost variable. Step 4, tier 3 calculation, 301 to 600 kilowatt. The flowchart will check if the remaining usage exceeds 300 kilowatt. Since our remaining usage is above than 300 kilowatt, the flowchart will calculate the maximum cost for tier 3, which is 300 kilowatt multiplied by Rm 0.516 cents equal to Rm 1054 ringgit and 80 cents. 300 kilowatt is deducted from the remaining usage and leaving remaining usage as 700 kilowatt. The system will save the tier 3 cost inside the tier rate 3 cost. Step 5. Tier 4 calculation. 601 to 900 kilowatt. The flowchart again proceed to check if the remaining usage exceed 300 kilowatt. Since our remaining usage is above that, the program calculate the maximum cost for tier 4 as 300 kilowatt multiplied by Rm 0.546 cents equal to Rm 163 ringgit and 80 cents. 300 kilowatt is subtracted from remaining usage, leaving remaining usage equal to 400 kilowatt. And the system will save the tier 4 cost inside tier rate 4 cost. Lastly, the step 6, tier 5 calculation 901 kilowatt and above. Finally, the flowchart calculate the cost for tier 5 which apply to all remaining usage. In this case, 400 kilowatt multiplied by Rm 0.571 equal to Rm 228 ringgit and 40 cents. And the flowchart will save the tier 5 cost inside tier rate 5 cost. At this point, the total electricity cost is calculated as the sum of all tiers. Total electricity cost, Rm 624 ringgit. Part 4, SST and KWTBB calculation. The next section calculate additional charges. SST rate 6%. If the billing period is less than or equal to 28 days, SST is charges on the total electricity cost. And if the billing period exceeds 28 days, SST is only applied if total usage exceeds 600 kilowatt. In this example, our billing period is 30 days and the total usage is above 600 kilowatt. Therefore, SST is calculated on the combined cost of tier rate 4 cost and tier rate 5 cost, resulting in Rm 23 ringgit and 53 cents. Now, KWTBB rate 1.6%. If the total usage exceeds 300 kilowatt, the KWTBB surcharge is applied to the total electricity cost. For example, 1,300 kilowatt, the KWTBB is Rm 624 ringgit multiplied by 0.016 equal to Rm 9 ringgit 98 cents. Part 5, final output. Finally, the system will display the breakdown of the cost per tier, tier 1 until tier 5, including the total electricity cost. And then we have SST rate, Rm 23 ringgit and 53 cents, KWTBB rate, Rm 9 ringgit 98 cents. And the total electricity bills combine all tier 1 until tier 5, SST rate, KWTBB rate, the total is Rm 657 ringgit and 52 cents. And to verify our flowchart calculation is correct, we have done double check with the TNB online calculator, confirm that system calculation is accurate. Conclusion, this flowchart effectively model TNB electricity process by accurately handle rates, additional charges and user-defined input. Thank you for watching this explanation. And if you have any question, feel free to reach me out.